podcast with me, Mama After Dark, and today I'm here with my girls, Molly and Savannah, and today's topic we're going to be talking about wifey and playing wifey for people that aren't actually, like, we're not in relationships with. Can any of us relate? Because I know I can't.
I can't relate to that one.
Can you not at all?
No. Obviously 6 years, it's a long time.
For me, I'm guilty. I'm so guilty.
So,
you know, you tell yourself not to ever do it. You're like, no, he's not my boyfriend. But if I like someone, I'm cooking them breakfast, lunch, dinner. I'm making them pack lunches for fucking for
trade breakfast.
Yeah.
No. Hey, this is your man. What are you doing that for?
I know, but I don't know. I think it's so easily done though. Like, it doesn't feel like a chore when you're into someone. Do you know what I mean?
When you like someone, you do whatever you can to please them.
Because I was watching this thing and it was saying about the different packages and how when you're seeing someone they have the starter package and then you have to upgrade to like the girlfriend package and then you have to upgrade to the wife package.
No, you can have the package the whole way around though.
But you just said no. You said unless they're
Are you
boyfriend.
material? Are you
Yeah, but I don't want to be wife.
That's
I don't want to be wife.
But what do you think wifey material is then? Like, what's playing wifey? I feel like I play wifey.
There's
To any
playing
man
wifey,
I'm
there's
dealing with.
being wifey.
What's the difference? What do you think?
Big difference. Playing wifey is you can be it one way and next week you're nothing. Being wifey is being wifey. Being wifey is being there ride or die. That's
having
being
that
wifey.
ring,
Yeah.
I think.
There's acting wifey and being wifey. Acting wifey is cooking breakfast, doing this, doing that. Being wifey is ride or die.
I feel
That's
like
being wifey. That's being wifey.
acting wifey is like part time as well. It's
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's not constant. Like,
Yeah,
you're not
being
washing their boxes.
being wifey is full time.
Yeah.
You're there morning, night, morning, lunch, dinner. You're there.
Okay.
Acting wifey is different.
So
Acting wifey is different.
what about like guys that you're just seeing, like it's very early stages? Yeah. I had this on my Instagram. So are you cooking your sneaky link that's come over just
No.
to just
Cook
that?
your own
Just
dinner.
are you cooking them dinner, lunch?
No.
Are you actually not?
No.
Oh god.
No. You want me to cooking for you for?
I am.
Go get your next sneaky link to cook your dinner. No.
If that's a sneaky link,
No, but I like it though. I actually like it. I love cooking my man. Well, he's not my man.
Exactly, that's the thing. You're your man. That's the problem.
But
I feel like the mug's coming out.
That's the problem. That's the problem. He's not your man. But at the same time, if he is a sneaky link and he's just feeling you, that's different.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a difference. If he's a sneaky link and he's in other links, that's different. I ain't cooking you
Yeah,
nothing.
no, if I openly knew he was pursuing other women, then no, he would not get that treatment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If he's a sneaky link
Yeah.
and a sneaky link's just feeling you, that's different.
Mm.
He can have that wifey kind of vibe.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas if he's just a sneaky link and he's sneaky linking other girls, no. Go get your other sneaky link to cook your dinner.
Yeah, yeah.
Snake
That's
through
not
that
me,
grass
yeah,
to
no.
someone else.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
That's not
like, to treat him mean to keep him keen, and you're just
Please, sir, may I have some more?
yeah.
No, if this sneaky link's just feeling you, cook him dinner. So therefore he knows when it's not sneaky link, he knows it's wifey.
That's what,
But
yeah.
then you've got nothing to upgrade to. That's the only
It's
thing.
true. It's true. But you gotta give him a glimpse.
You're like, oh, shit.
You gotta give him
There
a
is-
glimpse though.
There's always an upgrade. You could be a sneaky link and cook dinner, and then you could be wifey. There's a big difference.
Would
There's
you
a big
let
difference.
a sneaky link live with you?
No. No.
Would you let a sneaky link live with you?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
That's the whole point of a
Because
sneaky
if
link.
they live with you, they're not a sneaky link,
Yeah,
are
that's
they?
it. That's it.
Neighbours are seeing, everyone's seeing, they
That's
ain't
not a sneaky
sneaky.
link.
Yeah. But a lot of girls that I know let their sneaky links move in with them.
No.
But then I guess that's the upgrade. A
That's
little bit.
boyfriend.
But then you're not a sneaky
You know what
link
it is? It
anymore.
goes
That's
from,
it. That's
it
husband.
goes
That's
from a
wifey.
sneaky
That's
link
husband.
to a secret boyfriend. That's what it goes.
Boyfriend.
But
That's not
everyone
even
knows
secret.
about.
Over a year, that's a
Everyone
boyfriend.
knows.
That's not
There's
even a
nothing
secret.
sneaky about it. Everyone knows.
But
That's a
no,
boyfriend.
I've got a sneaky link.
That's a
No,
boyfriend.
yeah,
It's like what we were talking
You
about
got
earlier. It's like,
boyfriend.
oh, he's got commitment issues, but we're committed.
Exactly.
But we only sleep with each other, but commitment issues.
Yes.
Yeah. So you're not cooking dinner for a man that's not your boyfriend?
No.
No.
Nah.
Bring a takeaway.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know.
order a takeaway.
Yeah, not paying.
Domino's pizza, take the rubbish out with her. And
What other things wouldn't you do for a man that's not your boyfriend then? Like,
Not
what?
a lot. Not a lot.
Are you saying that because you're comfy in a relationship though? Like, I don't
Probably,
know,
yeah.
like,
There's not.
I feel like
when
when you're in a situation where you're kind of like in and out, or like you're like when it's just not worked out and you've met someone new, I feel like it's, especially being of our age, like it's, you know, like I feel like you always try to like do the last person you're with.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. So like, say for instance, because I lived with my last boyfriend, I feel like my next boyfriend was gonna definitely have to move in. Do you know what I mean? You kind of like try to updo it every time.
And give him a wardrobe.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So can a sneaky link have a drawer in your house?
No.
You guys are
No.
nuts. I'm just like, you can have whatever you want.
That's not a sneaky link.
Like, if he was exclusively seeing each other, or
Sneaky link.
he was staying around, then yeah, you can have a top drawer. But if you're a sneaky link, you're around for a.
Take the
you
shit.
haven't got a sneaky link. You've
To
got
me, a sneaky link is your
weekend
stuff and
dip.
go. No one needs to know about you.
Weekend dip.
Yeah. Sneaky
That.
link.
What do you
Doesn't
think
work
then? What do you
in
think the
house.
difference is between a sneaky link and friends with benefits? What's the difference?
friends with benefit. I feel
A
like
friends with
people
benefit, everyone knows.
I feel like
Everyone
people know
knows.
your friends, but you're fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so
A
it's
sneaky
more...
link, no one knows. No one knows about nothing.
100%. It's
You're
like
wifed.
that.
You're wifed up. Because there's
No.
no other man you will chat to.
So friends with benefits though, so
Friends with benefits, your
I
friends
don't
with
think-
other people.
yeah. But this is what I mean, I feel like sneaky link and friends with benefits, there's still not really a commitment.
No. Because they could bounce whenever they wanted. They
Do
could
you know what I mean? Sneaky link and friends with benefits, you don't need to like keep a secret that you're talking to anyone else. It's not supposed to be like, it just doesn't, it's not supposed it's not supposed to matter at all.
To
Do you know what I
me,
mean?
I'll say friends with benefits is different.
But how friends is friends? Because like, I couldn't sleep with one of my friends.
Never could I, that's weird.
You know
I
what
feel
mean?
like they're
I
friends,
couldn't.
but they're not like deep friends.
Yeah, they're like acquaintances.
Yeah, they're like, they're like friends that you know.
I call them dick in case of emergency.
That is a good one.
Dick in case of emergency.
Because
What, you
I
have
would
no dick to go for, so you go for
I
them.
couldn't do that.
I was talking about this though, because any of my actual male friends, my proper male friends, I would never sleep with.
No.
They're not friends. They
Never.
waiting to fuck.
No.
Yeah.
I don't know, like a proper friend, like I have a boy best friend, like I lived with him and his mum and everything, like that's my broski.
I mean,
Like,
yeah, I
to the
get that.
point, if I got naked, he'd go, oh, allow it, Rob. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that's a friend. Whereas another guy, if I was in my laundry and he'd be like, oh, you look good. That's not, I don't feel like that's, I mean, don't get me wrong, you can give your friend compliments, it's not that.
Yeah.
Like, you can say, we've been in situations where we've played like spin the bottle or whatever, and when it's landed on both of us, it's been like, no, that's my brother, like, no way. But,
Yeah.
I get it, but I've had a friend for 7 years, and I know that they're, you know, we're friends.
but
Like,
that's what I mean,
See,
there's friendship.
But you know he would
Friendship.
smash you if you told him it's open sesame.
if you want to come around for a pizza and a movie, then
Pizza, movie and backshots, that we're talking about, yeah.
Netflix and chill.
I don't know if it's because I'm from.
But I do have a lot of male friends. Like, I do have a lot of male friends. Like, and a lot of people are a bit like when you say that to people, people are like, hang on a minute, you're a girl.
I've never had male friends, but because I've been in relationships since young, and they've all been insecure, I've just never had it. But then from my last relationship to now, I'm finally like actually making genuine male friend relationship, and it's
Yeah.
crazy because I think men friends are actually really cool people. Like
Yeah,
when they're
100%.
proper like your friend, and they're like, babe, and they're like telling you about like the male's perspective and like stuff like
100%,
that. It's actually really cool to have men friends. It is.
I appreciate my men friends. Like, I've only got a handful of girlfriends. Like, and I find like I don't know, but I just have more of a connection with blokes. Like, I can get on with them. We can have a
You're
laugh.
that girl.
Is that lesbian?
Oh, yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Question.
Women are more bitchy. 100% women are more
Yeah,
bitchy.
and that's what I can't
It's
deal
easier
with.
to get on with men
Because they're
than it is
so
women.
chill and they'll just tell you straight up. Like, they'll
Yeah.
tell you what it is, and you're like, oh, alright, fair
And
enough.
even
Like I feel
with
like
male
I've missed
friends.
out because now I'm making male friends because I'm single and I can do what I want. I'm like, oh, guys are sick. Like
They are so much
they're
fun.
not just.
Yeah, it's not that.
They
It's
don't
like,
just
I
have
wanna see
people.
this.
Yeah,
That's
they are
it,
intelligent.
yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cool people, especially when maybe it is the sense of like they're not attracted to you in that way. and that it's genuine friendship, because this is what I find as well, even on the business aspect of male interaction. A lot of men, you got to filter through the guys that want to fuck you and aren't actually taking you seriously. So when you find a guy that don't really see you like that, and it's genuine friendship, it's like, rah, this is sick, like this is really cool, like. But it's hard because I think a lot of men would fuck anything.
Yep.
Fuck
Question.
anything.
That's not just men though.
I don't know. I feel like as women we are a little bit more.
I'm gonna say that's not just.
Question.
No, it's not a phase.
Do you not think?
General question. Do you think having male friends, okay, or close male friends, would put off a potential suitor?
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
I was
potential
yeah.
boyfriend?
So,
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
I don't,
to
because
me-
I think if they really liked you, that wouldn't stop them, because at the end of the day, they've got to then find that trust in you.
Of course.
There's that
If you're
intimidation
if you're
factor.
talking to a new guy and you're like, oh, I'm just at Darren's house with Derek,
that's
Dave,
put off. That's
Daniel,
put
Dubai.
Yeah, that's not put off.
With all these
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
I'm
that's
just
exactly-
chilling.
yeah, that's a put
If
off,
you're
that's a
just
put
chilling,
off.
they'll be like, whoa, what the, like what? It's a lot
Yeah.
for a man to take, because especially at the beginning.
They need the
Shall I
ego.
leave?
They
No,
need
but I'm
the
saying-
ego. They need that. They
Just
need that.
at the beginning, they just got to take your word for it. They
Yeah,
don't
I
know
get
that,
that.
you're a good girl. Do you know what I mean? It's just literally taking your word for it. So I 100% think that it's a hard pill to swallow. I don't think it should
It
be, but until they know you on a deeper level
They
and know
find
they
that
can trust
trust.
you, I can imagine, yeah, boy best friend. Yeah, alright.
But then
like,
to be fair, yeah, spin it. If I was then talking to someone, there's like,
Oh
no,
yeah, I'm at Katie's
Jenny's,
house.
Kate's.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm
That's
just hanging with the
it's-
girls. I'm like,
especially,
What are you hanging with the girls
What are you doing
for?
then?
especially
Yeah,
if
exactly.
the girl best friend's stunning.
Yeah.
You're like,
and you look and you're like, I am a potato.
yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah.
No.
But that's what I mean. But this is the thing. This is all very insecure energy. And once you get out of that insecure energy, because I think for me, because my partners, like as of so far, have all been very insecure. It's been very mutual playing ground. Like, okay, if I'm not allowed to do it, you're not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
So now being out of that toxicity, I've had to teach myself, like, you know what? If he says there's nothing to worry about, there's nothing to worry about, and I need to just trust him until
Something happens.
something happens.
There's
and then
having
I
that
can-
peace within yourself.
yeah, you have to put trust into the person that you're seeing or the person that you're dealing with, and just trust them, and then take the
Yes.
L if you got to take
And
the
if
L.
they fuck up, then you deal with it after. Yeah, I'd be like, nah, fuck Jennifer and Katie and Bethany, you're coming home.
No. This is the thing. It depends. It depends.
Especially when it's multiple.
When-
sorry,
is that
if you
the
have
thing?
one good friend, and it's all about, I think,
No, even
making
that.
a bond with that friend. You know, if you've got a really stunning friend, Katie,
No, see,
then
even
I want
that
to be friends with
depends.
Katie.
It depends.
But I've
it
got
depends.
a really good friend, and he is talking to someone, and she messaged me first. She was like, I know you two are friends. I feel like we should be friends. And I was like, yeah, that's fine. Blah blah blah. And
If
she
they're a
comes to-
genuine friend, then
yeah.
you wouldn't
and she
care.
comes to me for advice. He then comes to me for advice, and then we all hang out sometimes, and I feel like that is
That's how it should be.
yeah. Because I feel like you should trust me. Like, I'm not gonna go and fuck your man. Like, that's not my place.
But
Like,
to me,
Yeah,
it, should,
yeah.
it doesn't matter how many girls you're friends with. It doesn't have to be one. It could be 10 girls. You could talk to 10 different girls and say they're all your best friends. You could have grown up with them. To me, it's not
No,
different.
you know what the funny one is?
That's the thing. It's not
Have you ever
different.
been with a guy and they're like, oh, she's my cousin? Everyone's his fucking cousin. His
Okay.
aunties are impregnating the whole of the
That's
area.
different. That's
And then when you
different,
break
that's
up, you're
different,
like,
that's different.
I remember saying to him once, so what, mum's side, dad's side? Like,
That's
let's talk
different, that's
family
different.
tree.
That's
Let's talk family
different.
tree. And he couldn't tell me, and I'm like, she's not your cousin.
Yeah, when they're like, oh yeah,
Incest.
everyone's my cousin, everyone's
Incest.
that. That's
Why
different.
are you liking your cousin's bikini photos?
But if they can happily say we're friends, we've grown up, we're friends, nothing more, nothing less. There's no problem with that. There could be 10 different girls, fucking Katie, Abby, fucking Becky.
Alright, on the flip
It
then,
don't matter.
Keisha.
As long as you do this, you see what I mean? That is the least what I mean. It don't
could
matter.
you be with an insecure man then, that just over questions everything that you do?
No, everyone has their insecurities.
yeah.
Everyone,
I can be-
everyone.
I
Don't
can
matter,
be
man,
insecure.
woman, don't matter,
But
child,
don't you think,
anything.
don't you
Everyone
think
has their insecurities.
men's insecurities are a little bit mad though?
Is it a
Because they
man's
don't
job
get
to
the
make you
chance.
feel secure? And as a woman, what would you think is your job to make him feel secure? Because everyone, like she says, has insecurity.
Everyone has their
You know,
issues.
it's communication.
Yes.
It's communication, because for me, you don't even have to ask me. I'm reassuring you until the cows come home. Yeah, like I will always reassure my partner in everything. He doesn't need to ask. He doesn't need to ask.
I do feel like communication is key, and a lot of men do not do that.
A lot of guys like you to be jealous, so they leave a little bit of mystery, like, oh, I'm going for dinner with a friend.
But to me, that's
What
just men.
friend?
Yeah,
To me, that's not just men.
When? What time are you getting home?
What are you
Like,
wearing?
but then
That's
again,
not just
it's
men,
again
though.
this
That's not just
insecurity.
men. And I don't know if I'm saying it from someone that's been in such a long relationship. That's not just men. Women are the same.
Yeah, women are the same.
Women are exactly the
In what
same.
way? What do you mean?
Women, because if I come home, my boyfriend's not home. Where are you? Where you at? Where you at? At the end of the day, you're my man. Why are you not in your house? Why are you not home?
Do you know what
Is
though?
that
It's
a
simple as
property?
that.
From the way you said it,
It's as simple
does
as
it
that.
sound like a property thing?
No,
you
it's
are
not a
my
property.
man,
It's not a property.
or you're my girl.
No, but it's not a property. It's having that thing. Is if you can tell me where you are, there's a difference. There's not a property. There's that thing is trust.
So it's the trust or communication?
He's not,
Yeah, there's
you're
that
like,
communication with anyone. It could be.
The thing
It
is,
could be
though-
me. I'm not there.
I've been told
If
not
I
to
was,
trust
where
anyone.
are you? But you
I've
can't.
always been told not to trust anyone.
But you can.
Because you can't trust anyone.
You can. As long
See,
as you
I try the
communicate, you
opposite.
can.
I try the opposite. I try to trust everyone until I'm done dirty. I don't know if
See,
that's
and
bad.
no,
yeah.
that's what I do.
And if you're
That
feeling
is what
wrong,
I
trust
do.
everyone.
But I have been fucked over so much because of that.
And
But I
like,
still
maybe the
try
next
to be
one.
clean
Yeah,
hearted.
maybe the next one.
Yeah.
No, to me,
I'm
it
like that.
depends, it depends,
Like
it
now,
depends.
like I think differently, and I just sit there and think, well, maybe like let me just try it. If they do me wrong, then it's my doing. Like I've allowed that, then I'll learn from it.
I would rather take the L with a clean heart
This
than
thing-
to assume that they're gonna do me dirty.
It's
and
like-
fuck up
yeah,
potential.
you learn from it. I feel like it's so many life experiences like that you have to learn. Like you just have to go through life and get these examples. You're like,
To me,
I don't want
everyone
this.
in
I don't want
life
this. I want this.
is gonna give you L. Everyone, no matter if they love you, respect you, anything. Everyone
What
in
is
life, no matter whether they respect you or not, it's gonna happen at some point. Whether they're mean to you or not, it's gonna happen. It happens. It's life. It
It's
happens.
character building, but
Exactly. That is,
yeah.
Get over it. Life goes on. Get over it.
Yeah, but
You
you
learn
can
from it,
say
you
that.
move
You're
on.
in a very secure
Yeah, you're
relationship.
happy.
But that's because that's how you do it. You get over it. You move on. Life goes
No,
on.
I don't know.
When you
I'm
get
not
worked
as
up,
forgiving.
no, it's the thing. You have to be.
Let
So
me
what
know when you
happens
go
with
through
the
it.
trauma? People say you move on, but then in the next relationship, they're like, oh, you cannot
Yeah,
do that
trauma's there,
because
but
they
you
fell.
learn from it. You learn from it. Trauma's there, 100%. From childhood to fucking teenage to adulthood, it's there. It is there. You learn from it. From one relationship to the next, you learn from it.
What star sign are you? Out of topic.
Virgo.
Yeah,
I love that.
Anyway,
but
moving
you
on.
do. To
What
me,
star
there's no
sign are
difference.
you?
You do. You
Taurus.
learn from it.
Oh, okay.
Get over it and keep
Why?
going. Because if you
No,
can be stuck,
Virgos
you
are
can
a
be
little
stuck in
bit
that one place.
emotionless and it
Keep
shows.
learning and move on.
The actual definition of a sneaky link is someone that you live your life freely, yeah? You finish a night out, you call them, you fuck them, you leave.
Yeah, but no one
That-
knows.
But not, yeah, that's what I'm saying, you sneak.
You don't tell your
It's-
friends.
It's in
Your
the
friends
name.
don't know. No
No.
one
Oh,
knows.
what are you doing tonight? Nothing. I'm just going home.
Yeah, whereas
Yeah,
the friends with
yeah.
benefit, if your friends know, everyone knows. Whereas to me, sneaking
I
in,
don't
no
know,
one
I feel
knows.
like friends with benefits is still not like as open as you're saying.
I would
but-
feel like it would be. To me, friends benefits.
I know what you mean.
They
It's
know
on
your
that level.
friends.
Like it is on that level of a sneaky link, but a friends with benefits. But I feel like it's not a bad thing if people saw you.
Yeah. If they did, then there's, it is.
don't know,
It's
we're
but
friends.
sneaky. It's supposed to be sneaky.
No one
sneaky.
knows. Like, no.
You're not saying hi to mum.
You
or
see
you're
me
going
creeping in
upstairs,
at
yeah.
9 o'clock at night, like
So
I'm
the
going
Yeah,
out.
yeah. You're climbing in the window.
Yeah.
Like sneaky.
Yeah,
Like,
Juliet
climbing up the
style.
scaffold.
Yo,
you know
I'm
what I
here.
mean?
Let me in.
Is-
I thought I pissed myself the first
That's the
time
thing,
I
you
done it.
don't
I swear to
know.
God.
Until
I don't
you're
know.
comfortable.
When
it's
I get to that stage, I'm like, whoa.
no,
And they're like,
being
wait. And I'm like,
comfortable.
no.
It's
and I'm
being
tense, and
no,
then it
no,
goes.
that's the thing, you've got to be comfortable.
Yeah, this is to
Unless you're
squirt
comfortable,
and
it's not
to another person
happening.
is about complete comfortability. Like you literally have to be so comfortable with someone.
That's the 100% thing.
But I do it to myself. I nerve myself, and I'm like,
Yeah,
oh,
it's
But
not-
you
it's
should let your
even-
man be able
it's
to do
even
that. You have to be
a
comfortable
lot
with
to
your man
do
to
with
let him
like
down
how
and
you
squirt.
during oral.
That's the
During
thing,
oral, you have to relax.
That's the thing.
to
And
come.
this is why I feel like you can't do it with one night stands and sneaky links.
Yes,
No,
because I
you
don't
have to
care
someone
about
you love.
making you come or
No.
squirt
This thing,
either.
with
They're
someone
worried
you
about
love,
getting their
someone
end
you
off,
respect,
yeah.
someone you actually care about.
I thought you could only squirt from certain things as well. I didn't know you could. You can squirt from everything.
Do you know
You
there's
can.
like
But
so
you
You can
many
squirt from
things as well.
fingering. You can squirt from head. You can squirt from penetration. Like
And this is the thing, you
Oh,
can.
man.
but
you
then I feel like
can.
there's specific positions as well. Like being on top if they're lengthy is a game changer.
No,
And
I
for
wouldn't
me-
even agree to that.
For
Wouldn't
me,
even
I
agree
don't know
to
if this is too specific, but for me, doggy, aggressive doggy. I'm talking pound. Yeah, buckets. Like fucking.
No, see, I wouldn't agree with that.
No.
To me, it's all about a connection. If you haven't got a connection, it's not
Oh,
happening.
she's like here making love, bro.
But it's true. If you haven't got a connection, it's not happening.
Help me.
What's that song?
You can pound me, we're gonna have a connection. If there's no connection, it's not happening.
That's what I get.
100%.
I do get that. I agree.
100%. If there's no connection, it's not happening. I don't care if you're bloody sponsored from God. If there's no connection, it's not
to be
happening.
having sex with me, we've got a connection anyway. I'm not out here fucking random.
Yeah,
But
there's that,
there's
but
not-
it's having that proper connection.
Do you think?
Yes, 100%.
But
There's
then
100
do you
connections any
think-
random Tom,
Do
Dick
you
and Harry.
think then it's a connection maybe without even knowing it?
Yes.
I feel
Yeah.
like I would be
Yes.
more comfortable when I know someone finds me attractive.
Yes, that will make me squirt alone.
This thing, when you know your man likes the way you look, likes the way everything about you, likes the way you feel everything, that's when you know more stuff's gonna happen to man. Oh, you're good looking. Oh, there's how I have sex.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, especially
What, so you get what you want
when
to see
being,
with no one?
You're like, wow.
being a bigger girl
That's the
as
thing,
well.
yes.
There's certain guys that you can sleep with maybe, and they say they like bigger girls, but you can see that they're not
All I
as
want is a
bothered.
shag.
They're not as bothered, and then you can there's certain breed of man, yeah, that will get you in the bedroom, will see your trunk and be like, and you're like, yes,
Yeah.
I want that one. I want that one, because his eyes like up at the extra chunk of you, and you're like, yeah, you're. I mean, and then that the guy that you know loves your body, you're
Yeah.
like, you feel more
Preach.
comfortable, you're more relaxed, and your body just takes to it more.
Definitely a connection comes into it.
I do feel like as well when you know someone likes you for you and not just your body but your personality as well. I feel like it makes you relax more because you think he's not just actually there to
Yes,
put it in a hole.
It's
like he's there.
I love laughing during sex.
Yeah,
you know, like,
100%.
you know, like
Some
sex
people
isn't
find
just
that
like
weird.
this pounding
Yeah.
at,
That's
like when
not
you're
put off.
having a giggle.
That's
when
not
you're
that's
having
not put off.
No, I love
To
it.
me,
Like,
that's- you got that
you know,
connection.
click button by accident.
Yeah,
you're like,
that's that laugh. That's a connection. You think it don't matter what happens.
Or you try to be seductive and it goes wrong. You're like,
yeah, and they're like, don't worry, carry on. Yeah, no,
That's the
but
thing,
this
it's
is
that,
what I
it's
mean.
that,
This
it's
is
all about
why one night stands and like just them off the cuff ones. They don't.
one night stand.
No, neither have
I
I.
could
Not gonna
Neither have
lie, I've
I.
never had one.
Neither have I. I don't know if maybe we're missing out.
Yeah, I don't know. I couldn't.
I don't think we.
It's not for
I don't
me.
think we would.
I've had like sex with someone once and then
And
not
never
gone
again.
back. Yeah, but I still don't count that as a one night stand because I still knew them. I still had like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
I'm sure it's like, oh.
But you know what it is? It's because we didn't have that connection that didn't go back. Because it,
And that's the thing.
you know what's
if you're
bad?
not feeling it, it's not happening.
When you have sex with someone that cares about you, and then you have sex with someone, you're like, oh, this is just sex. You can,
And that's
as a
it,
woman,
yes.
Feel it.
you
feel
can feel it. Like even when someone kisses you, you're like, no,
No.
you don't like me.
Even
You
that
can
after.
feel it.
Even that after.
They
once
just
you
think it's gonna
finish.
end the way. Like, nah.
Yeah, no,
No.
you don't rate me. You don't
To
rate
me,
me.
it's all about the things. Once you finish, I don't like, oh, come here, come lay with me, come feel me, come touch me. Not, oh, I'm on the other side of the bed. That's it. We've done. We've done. We're doing. That's it. No.
Oh, I've got
No,
bounce.
no, where you going?
You ain't going nowhere. What are you doing, girl?
And that's the thing
Where
for
you
me, it's that
going?
connection, it's that being able to make love, sit there and lay with me, hold me, feel me. Not that whole, oh, we're
I
having
didn't
sex.
see you
that's-
as being this deep, you know.
But she sounds like she wants.
We need his definition of for the street. For me, for the streets is like a
A little
hoe.
hoe. A little hoe
Yeah,
who's
yeah.
gonna run around sleeping with this man,
Yeah,
that man,
yeah,
next man.
yeah.
And that's the thing. But people to me think a woman for the streets is a woman that don't want kids, a woman that don't want a woman that don't want marriage.
Say that.
A woman that wants because that's
Actually,
what everyone
technically,
sees.
maybe, yeah.
And that's the thing, to me, that's how I see men that say a woman for the streets. As a woman that don't want children, a woman that don't want
But
marriage.
you're still committed, so that's what I feel like.
And that's
woman
the
for the streets is
difference.
a non-committed, just doing a
To
business
me,
about.
if
doing
someone
everyone.
tells me you're a woman for the streets, you're a hoe. You're sleeping with this man, that man, next man, any man.
Listen,
for
if a man-
anything.
If a man can do it, why the fuck can't a woman? Yeah.
Okay, I agree with that. Don't get
Absolutely.
me wrong, I agree with that.
Personally, I
100%.
don't. It don't sit nice on my heart. But when my friends are like, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm like, go fucking do
And that's the
it.
thing, if that's what you want to do, do you. Do
you know
you
what?
at the end of you've got
For
your
me-
life.
for
Do
me-
you?
If you for the streets and people know you for the streets, you out. You out. Like literally,
Yeah, 'cause everyone-
because at this point in time, you if you don't want
I
to get
feel
married,
that
that's cool.
brings
Yeah,
insecure
it's
men to
different.
me. You know, a man, like I get where you're coming from, but I think a man that is insecure because I haven't, but let's say I fucked 200 men. Yeah.
To me, that's
yeah.
a hoe. You got
That's mad.
nasty.
That's mad.
Go
But-
get in the bin.
but
Get in the
if
bin.
they're 200 men,
Go get in the
listen
bin.
though, if they're 200 men that you're never gonna bump into, you're never gonna see, yeah. Listen, let me land.
Even that,
200
no.
men. If I went Magaloo you can shag 200 men, yeah?
Mate, it's buckets.
Then the only reason why you'd be insecure is because you think that you're not gonna fuck me like them. That's what I think. What's the difference me sleeping with one man 300 times and me sleeping with 300 different men?
Also, though,
Oh,
I don't
That's
know.
not true. That's not true.
No,
That's
no,
not
no,
true. That's
hold
not
up.
true. The more you're feeling a man, the more loose you'll get.
Yeah.
You can sleep with as many men. Your vagina's always gonna go back to normal.
I don't know how women find
The
time
whole-
or
the
men
whole
have
bucket
time to
thing
sleep
is
with
not
200
real.
people.
5 is too much. Even though it's not.
5
It's just like,
men.
yes, 5. Because a guy doesn't think like, oh yeah, you were with that guy once. We don't think one night stands. We're thinking Kama Sutra. So you was with that guy one time, but you was doing 200 positions. Man. You was touching toes, doing fucking handstands,
But to me,
and
that's the whole
crazy.
level of connection.
Yoga moves.
Yes, yoga moves. You was on some tantric shit. So when you
I
girl,
really know what I slightly think this whole connection thing is a way of a woman just justifying just sleeping with someone very quickly. A little bit. Oh, but
No.
we had a connection.
No, no,
see, I
no.
don't think
Okay.
no, it depends.
I think
That-
all
I'm not saying
girls.
all the time, but I think a lot of girls are like, oh, I slept with him on the first night, but we had a connection. Like,
No, no, no.
okay.
I think
You
I
just want to sleep with somebody.
Just not like you were horny.
But you're a whore.
I think the one. No. Ooh.
To me, that can't happen.
Oh, I fucked
Oh
the
no
first
no
night.
no. Listen.
I can't.
if you had a
no
connection-
disrespect to that. I couldn't. Me personally, as me.
I'm not talking first ever speaking, seeing you.
Yes,
but I'm
there's a
saying we've
difference.
spoken prior, and then when I saw you, I'm like, I want to fuck
This is the
you
thing.
now.
Some
I'm not
people they
waiting.
don't speak. They go, oh, we're going on a date. That's the first time they meet.
Yeah, no.
That's
I'm
what I
talking-
mean, lads.
We've established
Okay,
that.
let me
a
break
mutual-
something down to you for guys. Where we think sleeping with me today or sleeping with me 2 weeks or 3 weeks later
Don't mean nothing.
don't mean shit.
This
to
is
me.
what I was
Okay.
speaking about.
If
Listen,
it happens, it happens.
Yeah, but you're a good
I was a
girl.
guy.
This
I
is
was a guy.
If
You're
happens.
waiting for society to be accepted. This you're not.
Because-
No, this is the thing. It's not
It's
even
like
that.
people that get in a relationship and fall pregnant, and I feel like people judge that for that, and I just think timing means nothing. Like everything happens for a reason. Like you
And
can
I'm-
do it
It's
for
the
a year.
flip
you
side.
can-
And another thing I need to put
Yeah,
up.
everything happens for a reason.
No, but
Yes.
a man that has been with you for 2 months can make you feel more special than a man you've been with for 8 years.
Yeah,
It
100%.
depends on the person. It depends on the connect.
How
the
they make
connection.
you
Yeah,
feel.
that's what I mean.
Depends
But
on
it's
the-
not
Connection.
the connection. That word keeps coming back because it's true.
But I can't remember if it was you guys or someone else. Was like,
It depends,
guys
it
can
does.
tell you everything that you want to hear
But
to
it
have
means
that
nothing.
connection.
For that
Yes.
first 3
So
months,
us
it
going,
means
but we
nothing.
had a
Initial feeling means
connection.
nothing.
Okay, but he faked all that shit to fuck you,
Yeah.
and now he's left. Personally, for me, I'm quite lucky. I've not really had that experience. I think I would be absolutely mortified if someone made up this connection then left. I would be so
100%.
upset. I'd be distraught. But
I've had that, and it made me feel like shit because they ghosted me, and I was like,
And this is why to me.
and you're like, why bother?
You
They're
can't
telling
sleep
you
with someone the
women-
first time you meet them because that's what I want to do. Hit and miss. That's it.
My mum said to
If you
me
really cared,
when
it
I
would
was
happen.
really young, like the one advice she said to me, she was like, Robin, I'm not going to tell you what you can and can't do, just be sensible. She was like, but when sleeping with a man, sleep with him because you want to. So even
Not
if
because he wants to.
even
Wait.
if he gets up and he leaves and he never speaks to you again, you got what you wanted out of it because you wanted to sleep with him. See, but for me,
I think it all
my
depends.
mum and dad are like picture perfect. So the way my mum relayed it to me was very different. And even now, being someone that's, you know, it's not worked out first time around. My mum and dad were virgins, met each other at 17, lost their virginities together, been together 27 years since. They got it good. Do you know what I mean? So for me, after my first boyfriend, it didn't work out. I was like, what? Like, I couldn't fathom it. And then now I've had more partners, my mum can't help but be a little bit judgy. Like, she can't help it because she's not known it. And for me as well, I've had to teach myself because my mum's never had the contraception conversation with me because she's with my dad. She doesn't need to worry about it. My mum's not had the conversation of you need to get a checkup every 3 months if you have different partners. She's not had to have that conversation because she's not expected that. She's not had it. Do you know what I mean? So for me, yeah, the birds and the bees was a bit of a
yeah,
weird
I don't
one.
remember having that conversation. Like,
Never.
I feel like I probably have, but I've got a memory like a goldfish, so I probably don't remember
Definitely
it.
must have. Definitely
Yeah, like
must have.
100%. Like when I had my first boyfriend at 17, I always remember sneaking downstairs.
That's quite old. That's quite
Yeah,
old.
like, I didn't lose my virginity at 17.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh God, I feel like a whore. Do you think how your parents' love affects the way that you love? So,
100%.
say for instance, like
100%.
because my mum and dad loved each other from the beginning, blah blah. I've just got this fantasy in my head, and I just believe in love so much, and I want that.
Same, yeah.
That's how I feel. Whereas I know a lot of my friends that maybe have single mum parents that have had boyfriends in and out of their house. They've kind of followed suit a little bit, or do you know what I mean?
So don't get me wrong. Growing up, my parents have always been together, always.
Oh, have they?
Yeah, until recently. But there's always that time when people are better off apart. No matter how much you love each other, there's always that time when you're better off apart. As long as your kids know you love them, there's no problem to that.
Yeah, definitely.
This is the thing. You don't have to be together to love them. And that's literally how I see it. You don't have to be.
Thank you so much, guys, for coming on the sofa with me today.
That is okay.
You've been amazing.
You're more than welcome.
And yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks.
Bye.